Hey everybody, Brett from AstartesGaming here, back with another first impressions video. Today we're going to be taking a look at Groundbreakers. So Groundbreakers is an indie turn-based strategy game currently in early access on Steam. I believe it's going for about $10 right now. It was developed by the Vietnamese developer United Indie, and I am going to be playing the final release version today. I've got my hands on it a couple days early. Should be coming out on the 15th, and once it does, you can pick it up on Steam for, I believe, $10. I also have in my little press kit here that it will be 25% off when it goes to the 1.0 version, so you can grab it for yourself at a nice little discount if you're interested. So, without any further ado, let's go ahead and take a look at the actual game. As you can see on the left, there are several different game modes. Scenario is like your skirmish type battles. They're just one-off battles where you can set parameters and stuff. Campaign I haven't fiddled with much, but it is a sort of story mode where you play through several battles, and it has a very like Advanced Wars type feel to it. Which you may or may not see in some of the scenarios that we play through today. Infinity Mine I haven't touched yet. Let's see what that's all about. What's it want me to do? So we have to go through several stages. We probably won't touch that today. There's a tutorial, and you can play multiplayer against your friends or random people on the internet. So let's jump into a scenario first and just show you guys the basic gameplay, and then we'll take a look at some of the other features of the game that are shown over here. So I'm probably going to go with, let's see, I beat him already. For each character here, there are several different versions of this battle. You can see they get progressively more difficult, and there's different game modes and objectives. You can determine how long the battle is, and there are several characters that you unlock through beating these guys and playing through the campaign, and so on and so on. Let's play against Ria, our secretary. We'll just play the first one on easy, just so you guys can kind of see what the game's all about. And so I've only got two robots currently. I have the Dual Claw and the Cannoneer. I believe that the starting robots are randomized, but I could be wrong there. The way that you unlock them is random though. You get them in a different order from anybody else. So your third, if you start out with these two, your third is going to be different from whatever my third robot is, but you may or may not start out with these two every single time. So I'm going to roll with these guys because I don't have any other choices. The Cannoneer is all about range, and the Dual Claw is sort of like an in-your-face type of robot. He likes to get up close, close the distance quick, and deal out damage. Whereas the Cannoneer, you can see, is decently mobile, but he's all about attack power. So he likes to shoot bombs and stuff at a distance. Okay, so we're going to be rolling with these two. These are all their abilities here. Every robot has 3 unique abilities. We'll get more into those as we're playing though. Okay, so let's see. Our objective is to eliminate the enemy. Some of the objectives may require you to capture certain points and defend them, or all different kinds of things like that you're probably used to. And so we are playing on a tiled map here, as you can see. The maps are randomly generated, and so every map plays out slightly differently. The maps are dynamic in that certain things can pop up on them, which may help or hinder you. In my case, they typically tend to hinder me, but we'll see if I can't turn that around here. And the terrain can play either to your advantage or disadvantage. And so, as you may assume, the high ground is probably the best place to set up a defense or an assault, where the low ground you probably don't want to be attacking from, especially if you're attacking onto high ground. So let's see, we're starting off with the Dual Claw. His first ability is Steal Fuel, which basically shoots a claw out and hits the enemy and steals some of their health. And you can see it works in one tile for every cardinal direction. So forward, left, right, and reverse. Then we have the double attack, which lets him attack twice, and that's going to be the same thing. You know, one tile in any cardinal direction, and then we have the extended claw, which he shoots out and then uses an electric current to stun the enemy. And you can see that one works 3 tiles in every direction, or 2 on the diagonals. And then this is, I believe, an ability unique to the map. So it electrocutes anybody standing in the water. I don't see any water, so that might not be all that useful. I've gotten one where a giant sandworm popped out of the ground and like ate one of my enemies. I've also gotten one where there was like, as we moved, there were springs on the map, and the springs would launch you to a different part of the map and damage you. And my ability was to trigger the springs on demand rather than at the end of the turn. And so if the enemy, you know, jumped on a spring or something, I could launch them off into the air. Alright, so we're just going to move him straight forward for now, and we will end our turn. You move by left-clicking your target destination. You can undo moves, so if you misclick, you're not totally screwed. I do like that quite a bit. We can't attack, obviously, so we'll just go ahead and end our turn. And so you can see the enemy has very different robots from me. There's a ton of different robots in this game, all of them very unique, and all of them customizable as well. We'll be taking another or a deeper look at that later. Let's see. It doesn't look like anybody's in range. Yeah. Oh, we haven't learned that skill yet. That's interesting. So if you look at his... Oh, we can't right now. But if you look at his abilities, he's got little squares here, meaning that he knows those abilities. Apparently, we don't know these yet. Let's go ahead and end our turn there. Oh, okay. So the water rises and lowers. As I was saying before, the maps are very dynamic. This I haven't seen yet, but apparently the water goes up and down. And so I could probably electrocute this guy right now. He's in water as well, maybe? We're not, so let's see. So defend skill can only be used when your unit hasn't moved yet. The cooldown will reduce by 500 whenever your unit is being damaged or destroyed. Alright, so basically we need to be hit, I think, before we can use this, because our cooldown's at 183 right now. So I don't know if I'm going to hop in the water just yet. I think we're going to move forward a square. And actually, that puts me in his range, I think. So I'm going to fall back instead. So the tide is going to continue to raise from the look of it. He missed, which is good for me. Yeah, let's go ahead and use this now. Unfortunately, I can't use these, so yeah, let's electrocute them. It did a little bit of damage, not as much as I would have liked. But he can hit from here, so we're going to fire some cannons at him. We did 35 damage there. You can see his health on the left is significantly lower. Ooh, he ran up right on us and dealt some serious damage. I think we should probably close to melee range. Actually, what we could do... No, we can't use those yet either. Let's move up to here, and let's just hit him for some damage. Oh, we almost got the kill there. The tide continues to raise. Let's get you to the high ground. And why don't you take a shot at him and see if you can't finish him. Yep, he's down. So what he's trying to do is if you get back to your repair zone, you can heal up. We don't want to let that happen. I'm going to grab these parts, though. I think that's what those are. What's this saying? Yeah. Does that mean I got it? Oh, immobilized. Great. Did that damage him too? It did. Okay then. Let's undo that then. Oh, can't undo it. Right, well, we'll end our turn. That made him change his mind from the look of it. But he did finish off our dual claw. I don't think we would be in range if we moved to here. Let's try it. Oh, we are. We might be able to get the kill right here. Nice. Okay, so I think that's the end of the battle. Yep. So we get 1,000 gold. Let's see what else we got. No parts. Let's salvage. Oh, we got something. Ah, bummer. Chips. Sturdy body. When out of hit points, there will be an 11% chance the robot will restore 1 and survive. That's kind of cool. Extra compressor salvage rate. Success. Sorry, salvage success rate 0%. So we got something there. We'll have to see what that is. And 55 XP. Okay, so what were all those things I just picked up? Oh, we leveled up. Cool. So we got some blueprints and some chips and stuff. So what are those? Well, if you go into the Units tab and you click on a particular unit, such as the Dual Claw here, you can see there's Info, which will tell you all the Dual Claw's stats. And there's also, well, you can see his abilities here as well. There's also the Chips tab, which you can use to customize your statistics a little bit further. And this works sort of like in a Tetris type thing. So see how these each have different shapes? You basically have to fit them in there. So if I remove this one, it's right here. We'll grab it. You can see this little yellow thing here. You can rotate that however you like and then move it around and then apply it. And so, for example, that one gave him an extra 1 durability. This one's giving him an extra 3.6 damage for consecutive hits. And this gives him a 4% damage reflection. And then our Cannoneer has the same consecutive hit boost. And this one leaves electric charges on his targets, which can stun them after they accrue enough of it. So what else did we get? Oh, we got another one of those. I think actually throwing... Oh, you can only use them once. Okay. So I was going to try to double dip there, but you can only use the same chip once apparently. So let's give him this one. Now, where's the best place to put that? There really is no good place to put that. So let's actually just remove it. And let's try to identify this mystery one. We got something, I'm not sure what. Okay, and then we can go back. And in the lab, let's see, click on the lab to craft a new robot. So let's try to do that. We have a couple parts here. Let's throw in an iron cube, an iron sphere, an iron capsule, and another sphere. Oh, I guess I need one more. Maybe a cylinder? That closed off cube for me, I wonder why. I guess they go in the same spot. I don't have anything else, so I can't quite build a robot yet, but it looks like these go into the same slots, so I can't use them both. I wish it would say that. I mean, I don't know how to determine this, but I have blueprints to build some of these guys, so let's see. This guy's pretty cool. The Armstrong blueprint. Select a combination of parts until the build button lights up. Well, I don't have any parts that I can combine. Oh, okay, I see. It's like a puzzle. Got it. So if I throw... No, I don't want to do that. So I can do like capsule, cube, but the cube seems to eliminate the cylinder every time I use it. Yeah, I don't think you can use both of those. Or we can upgrade these guys. So I would need 2 spheres and 3, those look like cables or something, which I don't have, to upgrade them. Or I can do the same with him, but I would need cubes, cylinders, spheres, and springs. I do have those, but I don't have any silver quality ones. I only have the iron quality ones. So, let's see. I would like to be able to build one of these guys. I wish it would tell me how exactly I need to do this. But yeah, I don't have any higher quality parts. They're all iron. So, I don't know. Let's try a sphere, a capsule, a cylinder. Yeah, see, that closes that off every time. So sphere, capsule, yeah, that's not going to work. What about sphere? Nope. Okay. I just don't have enough parts then, apparently, so it'll be a bit before we can build those then. The mart we don't have access to yet, but I think you just buy parts there. That guy's kind of cool looking. Let's jump into another scenario, and we'll fight this guy on easy. And we'll use the same two again, because it's the only two I have. And maybe we'll get some parts on this one that will help us build another robot. Okay. Ooh, so this is a lava map. I haven't played on a lava map before, so let's see. Protect your important robot until timeout or wipe out the enemy. So I think he... I don't know, actually. I think he might be the important one, and that's why the thing's over his head, but I could be wrong. Bricks will be constantly heated up to half-broken bricks. Half-broken bricks will be constantly broken up to lava tile. The map will constantly fill in lava tile with normal bricks. It's a cycle. Okay. So, gotta be very cautious here. What that means is that these perfectly good ones will turn into these cracked ones, which will turn into these heated ones, which will turn into lava. So, if you're standing on one of these, at the end of your turn, the next turn there'll be lava and you'll probably die. Although it looks like there's two different kinds of lava. There's like that one and that one. So it looks like there's about 5 stages. That's going to be lava pretty soon, so I think we should head this way. And that looks fairly safe. Let's see, he's going to move there. Those are both good plays. We should be safe right here. For now, that is. But yeah, so you can see how the just the terrain in this game alone can really keep you on your toes. The abilities of these guys can as well. He's a healer, for example. This guy I've gone up against before. I think he spits something that deals like damage over time. It doesn't show you their abilities though, so I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, there's a lot of cool little unique things in this game that sort of mix things up. Oh, I think he damaged himself a little bit when he stepped on that. Let's hop to there, and I think we can get a shot on him. Yep. Not great, but I'll take it. Right, I'm gonna move this way because he, I know, has some kind of ranged attack, and so I'd like to skirt around his range and then go after the kill here. Not quite in range here. I still don't have access to these abilities either. Oh, he's gonna move in. Ooh, he can push. That's kind of scary, actually. He might be taking damage there. If he wants to stand on that tile and fight me, that's fine, though. Let's see. Why don't you take a shot at him? What's our ability? Heat up all units in the battlefield by 30. I don't know if we want to do that because that's going to hurt us as well. Let's just take a shot at, let's see, 50 HP. I don't know what my attack is. Damage is 30. HP was, I think, 50. Okay, we gotta focus fire him then. 35 there. And then I'm gonna take a swipe at... See, I don't know if that's gonna change before he gets to go again. So I think I should just finish him off. But I could go over here and take the chance that the lava will wipe him out. But then if that doesn't happen, he might go heal himself. Let's go for it. I gotta get off that spot anyways. So this makes me a little bit safer, at least. Oh, he's gonna... Oh, never mind. I thought he was gonna go after the cannon guy. Reflected some of that. Okay. So, what's his HP at? 40. What's my damage? 35. We can't quite get the kill there. We can get the kill here though, so I think that's the smarter play. One less enemy to deal with. And then you should be able to finish him off right there. Oh wait, no, never mind, we're 5 short. Okay, so we're running out of time. Let's go speed things up. Luckily I didn't die there. Let's move to this safe tile and finish him off. So again, this is on easy, so obviously it shouldn't be too much of a challenge. Let's go ahead and salvage. We got some more iron. Oh, and a sphere. Okay. No chips. Oh, no, we got one sturdy. Okay. Oh, and a force shield. When under 20% hit points, emits a force shield equal to 1% max hit points. Shields will be deactivated after 3 turns. That's kind of cool. So it'll just soak a little bit of damage for you and keep you alive longer. Oh wow, a third one. We got 2 of the force shields. What else do we get here? I don't know what these are yet. I haven't tried using them, but we got 2, 3, 4. Wow, 4 of them. Plus whatever we got prior to that. Okay, so let's go back. And we'll take another look at the units tab. We'll go into his chipset, and let's see. These are all. Yeah, I mean, I don't see the one we just unlocked, but I can't use any of these on him anyways. You still have some space, but I can't use any of these on him either. So let's go into the lab. And yeah, I know we've got new stuff, but okay, so select a combination of parts until the build button lights up. All the parts that don't belong to the current combination or any blueprints have been grayed out. Level up to collect more blueprints for new robots. Click the upgrade button to switch to upgrading robot mode. So again, I don't think we have the parts required to build some of these guys because these are grayed out. And we've tried these and they seem to just kind of fail every time. I could throw all that in there, but it's not going to do anything. What if we do a sphere? I don't know, to be honest. Not enough parts. Yeah, there should be a 4th part here, I believe, that we just don't have. So yeah, I don't think we have enough parts to do it yet. Which is unfortunate. I would have liked to see how that works, but it looks like there's some experimentation involved. You can't just kind of jump right in and throw stuff in there. You got to kind of figure it out for yourself. And I believe they're based on, like, if you look at the upgrades, the blueprints are sort of Minecrafty in that they are based on like what these guys actually look like. So you can see this, the cube is like his head. The cylinder looks like the little cannon in the front. The sphere is either that thing on his head or maybe the foot, and then the spring is obviously the spring right here keeping him up. And then with him, you know, the body is a sphere and the arm are these like cable things here, so they're sort of intuitive. It's just, you know, what exactly makes up some of these guys is kind of harder to determine, but obviously there's parts and stuff in these two that we don't have access to yet, so I imagine with the other ones that would be the same. But anyways, I think that's about all there is for the game. I think it's a cool little game. I'd really like to get more into the robot customization and see just how deep that goes, but it seems fairly deep, and there's quite a bit of potential there for customization and stuff. I'm not sure exactly how many unique robots are in the game, but I imagine there's quite a few. From what I've seen, there's quite a few, and there's still more I see every time I play, so I've definitely not seen them all yet. The campaign, again, I haven't played too much of the campaign, but it reminds me a little bit of like Advanced Wars, so if that's anything to go on, I think it'll be pretty entertaining. Overall, I think the game's pretty cool. It definitely seems like it's worth the $10 price tag, and again, if you grab it I think the week of release, which will be the 15th again, they will be putting it to 25% off, so it'll be like $7.50, which is, you know, basically a steal for a game with this much depth. I think we've covered everything, so I'm just going to go ahead and end the episode right here. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Please feel free to share my videos however you guys see fit, and I will see you guys back here for my next first impressions video.